Good afternoon. My name is Carolyn Lewis Shillington, and I will be discussing the evolution of digital learning as partial fulfillment of the Adult Learning Course EDO 814 Module 7 assignment. This presentation will be composed of three parts that include an overview of the evolution of digital learning, barriers to online learning, and what it means to be digitally literate in the year 2021 or almost 2022. Part 1. The evolution of digital learning. Digital learning began in the late 1990s with a solid emergence coming around 2001. A shift occurred where adults could access asynchronous learning at any time and in any place through the internet. Digital, or what some call e-learning, has evolved in different ways in education, business, and professional development opportunities. As already identified, online learning or e-learning began in the late 1990s as an emerging trend due to the rise of personal computers. At the K-12 school level, e-learning refers to a learning process that uses both software-based and online learning tools, whereas in business, training, and higher education sectors, e-learning primarily refers to online learning. E-learning has become more simplified, and it is easier to learn skills online. With this, e-learning opportunities have risen, with online environments becoming more acceptable. Interactive CD-ROMs and PDF text files came into the picture to ease the process of online learning. As it was monetarily more beneficial, online courses became more and more popular. This decade saw some notable achievements like personal home computers, online environments, educational courses online, and repurposing content into digital formats. In the years 2000 through 2005, learners saw significant changes. In the span of these 5 years, there were a number of achievements in the field of e-learning. For example, increased access to wireless, scalable vector graphics, improved PowerPoint capabilities, learning objects, educational games, e-learning repositories, and social media networks were some of the key achievements during this time period. From 2006 until 2010, technology shifted at lightning speed again. There was an introduction of methodologies such as podcasting, mobile internet, learning analytics, and augmented reality. Do you remember Second Lives? There was also education gamification, user-created content, digitized libraries, virtual worlds, cloud computing, online videos, ebooks, and mobile learning. I remember purchasing my first iPad in 2008. Since 2011 until today, technology continues to evolve at record pace. Children born between 2006 and today would never have known life without technology, and they are often referred to as digital natives. From 2011 onwards, online learning has advanced with tools that further simplify e-learning course creation. Today, e-learning courses are popular among students, businesses, and professional development trainers. There is more content, expert advice, virtual classrooms, and lots of interaction virtually. Students use technology to gain expertise in school, and professionals use virtual learning to build professional development competency. Some of the technology advancements that have helped e-learning grow since 2011 are the cloud, tablet computing, learning through social platforms, advancement in learning analytics, MOOCs, and wearable technology. In my school division, we introduced wearable technology in 2017 and used both the Google platform and Opera to provide state-of-the-art online learning. Part 2 of my presentation addresses barriers to online learning. Individuals may be hesitant or challenged to utilize online learning for the following reasons: limited technology experience, which could be based on personal beliefs, lack of instruction and or practice. It may also be due to lack of Past experience. If an individual has not had access to technology, it is harder to integrate into e-learning. Examples might be seniors or immigrants. If an individual does not see a reason to build their tech abilities, they will likely lack motivation to begin or to continue with a program. Materials for online learning must be appropriate for the learners. If the course is too easy, participants might become bored, and if the requirements are too difficult, participants might give up. If the support for online learning is not available or hard to access, participants might give up out of frustration. Online learning can be a lonely experience for those who enjoy the engagement of in-person classes. COVID has changed this reality, as had virtual meeting platforms such as Google or Zoom. Learners can become bored or exhausted with the learning platform. If courses are too long or the assignments are always the same, the participants may give up. There are solutions to the barriers, however. It is important to build personal connections through virtual meetings and/or online conversations. Participants must feel connected to their instructor and their colleagues. In addition, there must be an understanding of what is in it for the learner to persevere. It is also important and essential that online access is intuitive and individualized support is provided in a timely fashion, both online and by telephone. Part 3 of this presentation addresses the components of technological literacy. The International Society for Technology and Education, ISTE, has addressed technological literacy for the past 20 years by developing the comprehensive ISTE Standards for Students, 2016. These standards divide technological literacy into 7 key components. The first component addresses empowered learners, and that students are able to leverage technology and take an active role in choosing and demonstrating competency in their learning. The second competency is digital citizenship. This is where students recognize that they and others have rights, responsibilities, and are to ensure and model safe, legal, and ethical behavior online. In my school division, all students and employees must sign a digital citizen code of conduct every school year. The third competency is called knowledge construction, and this is where learners critically distill a variety of resources using digital tools, and by doing so, construct new knowledge and produce creative artifacts and make meaningful learning experiences for themselves. As a superintendent of schools, I believe this should happen every day in the public school system, K through 12. The fourth competency is called innovative design, and this is where learners use a variety of technologies to identify and solve problems by creating new and imaginative solutions. This is essentially Bloom's taxonomy turned virtual. The fifth competency is computational thinking. And this is when students develop and use strategies for understanding and solving problems and leverage the power of technology to do so. They develop and test solutions in this manner. The sixth competency is called creative communication. And this literacy is where students or learners or anyone in an online program express themselves creatively and use a variety of platforms, tools, styles, and formats to communicate effectively. The seventh competency is global collaboration. And this is where learners use digital tools to broaden their perspectives and enrich their learning by collaborating with others, by working effectively in teams locally, nationally, and globally. This competency is a perfect example of university programs that allow participants to attend regardless of where they are located. In my school division, we now offer a digital learning platform for students outside of our boundaries. This shift occurred during COVID, and when the province changed the rules in regards to accessing virtual learning, from school divisions that offer virtual schools, such as mine. In closing, it will be important for all individuals who engage in virtual learning to demonstrate empowerment, digital citizenship, knowledge construction, innovative creation, computation, communication, and global connection virtually. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.